Yeah, buddy, what is up? Welcome to Duct Tape Dynasty. I am the Duct Tape Dude.
I'm the dude.
And we're back, man. It's been a couple weeks. You know, this has been a wild season, but nonetheless, we're back. It's snowing outside right here in Oklahoma, which is wild. So the only reason I mention that is because when it snows in Oklahoma, we are not ready for it. And although I'm ready for it, Oklahoma as a whole is not ready for it. So if I lose power in the middle of this sucker, sorry about it, but we'll get it back at some point and we'll finish the show somehow, some way. Anyway, we're back. We're man, football season, I can't believe it, is coming to an end. We're in division weekend, man. We are, or no, champions. Holy cow. We're in championship weekend. This is unbelievable. I can't believe it. Man, only two more sets of games left. Only two more game weeks left. Oh, man. Anyway, it's coming to a close, but we got lots of things planned for the offseason. F1 is spinning up. We'll do a little bit of foreshadowing of that today. And, man, there's just so many things we were talking about it before the show. So many things we want to get back to, masketologies, and just so many fun episodes we had throughout the past that we want to kind of revive and you know, not rehash, but do another version of something like it. You get it. Anyway, before we get started, do us a favor, minimize that screen, hit that subscribe button if you're not already a subscriber. If you are a subscriber, hit that like button. In fact, I'm going to hit the like button. Yeah, I can like my own show. I don't care. Anyway, here's the reason that you might want to, even if you don't care about our show, go ahead and like it, because our next show, our Super Bowl show, we are giving away this jersey right here. I've got it in a box. I should have had it out, but I don't. It's literally right down here. I've showed it many a times on the show. Go back and watch. You can see that it's authentic. It is real. It is JSA authenticated, signed jersey by a Super Bowl I champion. And it is that jersey right there. Green Bay Packers, Marv Fleming jersey. We are giving that away for our Super Bowl show. So make sure you are tuned in for the Super Bowl show when that comes up, probably 2 weeks from now. And yeah, we're going to be giving that sucker away. So hit that bell thing, you know, whatever that is, so you get notified when we go live and you don't miss it. And then if you want to unsubscribe after that, then do that. Whatever. Who cares? Get yourself a free jersey. That thing's got to be worth some money. Anyway, rock and roll, baby. Rock and roll. Anyway, you keep hearing me say we. You only see me. So let's bring on today's co-host. You've seen him a million times. Here he is again, ladies and gentlemen. The Ag Man himself. What is up, brother? What's up, brother?
What's up, brother?
On a Friday night.
Not let that meme die.
Yes.
Even though the internet already has.
No, I know, man. That went away real quick, but whatever.
It did. I think it's because they realized just how big of a weirdo that dude was.
Yeah, well.
They're like, yeah, no.
He's cool. I dig him. Whatever, he's cool. He did some weird stuff. I'll say that for sure. But anyway, your mom says hi, by the way. She's in the comments. It's like our only other person watching. You, me, and her. So cool. Thanks for watching, Katie. We appreciate you. And hey, what's up?
What's up?
Yeah, dude, how's your week? It's Friday. It's Friday night.
It's Friday, except it's cold, so I'm staying home doing nothing, watching TV.
Dude, yes. Like Oklahoma, we are in like the winter weather watch warning, whatever. All the W's, we've got it going on because it is freaking single digits here. It is cold, and when that happens at Oklahoma shuts down, man. There is not a loaf of bread on the shelves. Like it is pandemonium
so it looks
out
like
here.
COVID with toilet paper.
Yeah,
but food.
like yes, exactly. Well, the toilet paper's gone too. You know. Anyway, yeah, it's crazy. So there is no need for us to go out. We're supposed to get like a foot of snow. I mean, come on.
Your state's not going to know what to do.
Dude, when we get an inch of snow, everybody like flies off the roads, crashes. I mean, it's terrible. It's dangerous. So what an excuse to stay in and watch some football. So we got football coming up. Granted, it's not tomorrow. It's a couple days away, but speaking of football,
Sunday this time, no Saturday game anymore. Like they give us Saturday, we get excited, and then they go, nah, we're on Sunday.
Yeah,
so
I know. But speaking of football, and let's just, I think I see something right there. Yeah. Yes, a national championship. The Cats are national champions. We already had that in the show a couple weeks ago. Might as well just say it again. There it is. So, yes, the Cats are the national champions. And, dude, did you watch that national championship game, the FBS national championship?
I saw like
Holy
the
cow.
ending play. I didn't get it live, but I saw the ending play where Mendoza like said, "Screw it, I'm doing it on my own," and like
Dude.
spun and
Wow.
jumped and
That whole thing, that is going to be the ultimate movie, dude. That, like, I know the coach said,
yeah.
oh, this is going to
The
be a
coach
great
is
movie.
awesome. Just coach is hilarious.
It's going to be a legit movie. Now, you don't know the original Hoosiers movie, I'm sure, because it was a basketball.
I watched it, but
you have?
But
you watched the original? Yeah. Okay, well, there's got to be a Hoosiers 2.0 now. I mean, this was such a Cinderella story, man.
New sport, yeah, all the whole thing.
So I've been working. My shift right now is 4 p.m. to midnight, right? So,
gross.
Yeah. Well, the nice thing about it is when that national championship game comes on. Now I do have to work, so I can't sit there and just watch it. But I put it on in the background.
Over your shoulder.
Yeah, there's one right over there. It's rather large, like 65 inches, and yeah. So that puppy had the national championship on. Had to mute it whenever I got phone calls, but whatever. That's a small price to pay. So I got to see the national championship, and that was freaking awesome. It was a barn burner, just like our game. Granted, ours shouldn't have been a barn burner, but it turned into one. Anyway, their game, that was fantastic.
Who'd have thought it would have been Miami and Indiana, though? At the beginning of the year, you'd have been like, nah.
Yeah,
no shot.
dude. Yeah, no way. Well, Indiana, period. Like, that's the standard. Oh, SMU, you got to let those kind of people in. Yeah, and then they get killed. Like, if you would have said Indiana is going to make the playoffs, I would have said one-hit wonder, baby. They're gone. No chance. And wow.
On that topic, what do you think of the 12-team format for college football for the FBS? I think they should go full FCS and just do what we do. Conference champions get the auto bid, and then they seed it out from there, even with some unseeded, just to have more teams. I
think they can adjust it. I think it could be massaged, if you will. I like that they have it as a 12-team thing now. I do like kind of how they have all the big bowls and all that stuff. I'm into it, but I do think, okay, what's the granddaddy of them all, right? I mean, it's easy to say. It's just like, what race is the most prestigious in F1? Monaco.
It's Monaco,
right?
Yeah.
So what is the granddaddy of them all in college football?
The Rose Bowl.
The Rose Bowl. That should be the national championship every single year. But it should be every year. Yes, and it was for a while, and then they started mixing it around. Now that we're back to the 12-team playoff, back to it, whatever. Now that we've got it, let's just push this thing over the edge. The Rose Bowl is the granddaddy of them all. You are Rose Bowl champions. You know, it's got the ring to it like the Super Bowl, you know, the Rose Bowl.
Yeah.
I mean, it's everybody knows it's the giant game. I think they should do that every year. But
they should. That's
just me. I get it. They want to spread it around and money and all those things. So whatever. But I like it. I'm a lot happier with the 12 team than I was with the 4 team.
That was so dumb. Because it was like, oh, these teams are still playing, but it means nothing. These 4 teams are playing over here, and it means something. It's kind of like the NASCAR playoff. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it's unique. But no, I dig it. I'm glad. I mean, they're working on it. It's a lot better. It's way better than when they just did hey, let's vote on who the champion was. You know? I mean,
that was weird,
bro. That was so
weird.
dumb. So dumb. You'd get co-champions because the coaches poll champion and the dude.
Right. Yeah. Anyway, that was real weird to keep track of.
Yeah. So they're at least headed the right way. It can always be massaged, adjusted, whatever, and hopefully they'll continue to adjust it. But the Rose Bowl needs to be the championship. Needs to be the championship. That needs to be the game. So anyway, speaking of the championship, there is a championship that is being played for. Yes. Look, the chance to win the championship, the chance to go to the Super Bowl LX, Super Bowl 60 in San Francisco. 4 teams left. The games that happen on Sunday determine who goes. There you have it. You see the graphics down below us. You see the dancing. Who is that?
I was like, I've had this dancing dude right by me the whole time.
Yeah,
like, this is kind of fun to watch.
Doc from Back to the Future. That's what I think that guy is. So.
Oh, yeah. That's what he looks like for sure.
It's awesome. Anyway, he's getting tired up there. But, 4 teams left. I'm okay with who's left. You know, of course, yeah, I want San Diego. Well, San Diego, yes, I want San Diego. I want the Chargers to still be in San Diego, and I want them to be in it, but they're not. I mean, and the Vikings, come on, they're not in it. But given who was playing last weekend, the 8 teams that were playing last weekend, so we had Chicago in it, we had the Bills were in it. We had, you know, a few other teams. Who else was in it? Who played?
Houston and San Francisco were all the teams that got the exit.
So are you happy with what we've got right now? I mean, I want the Bills to be in it, but...
Yeah, I think we all want the Bills to do good, but they do it to themselves, and then I don't know if, like, there's just a rig against them. I don't understand what's going on, but it's just brutal because, you know, like... It's almost like the Cowboys where you know they're going to do something stupid. It's the Bills. They're going to get there and not do something stupid. They're just not going to get it done.
Dude, you know what? Their owner started flapping his jaws after he fired Sean McDermott, which I think was stupid. I did not
see that coming.
Absolutely stupid. And the thing I kept thinking to myself is this guy is Jerry Jones 2.0. Like, he is an idiot. When he starts flapping his gums, talking about, oh, we didn't want Keon Coleman, and he's on your team, bro. Like, you just alienated a dude on your team, not to mention anybody else who supports him, aka the entire locker room. Like, you're a freaking moron, dude. Just don't. Like, he said the quiet part out loud, dude. Shut up.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, also, I saw today, just like an hour ago, if even, scrolling through Instagram, Facebook, whatever. Apparently, ESPN reported this, not like an ESPN spoof site, ESPN themselves. Phillip Rivers is looking at the head coaching job for Buffalo.
Oh, jeez. Phil, just go coach high school football, dude. You and your 32 kids, you've got a freaking league in your house. Not a team. You've got a league in your house. Like, just go, Phil. Go, you know, and he's a Charger. Like, he's my guy, you know, 17 years with the Chargers.
He's your dude. I mean, he came back for 2 weeks this year with Indianapolis, which was a weird pull.
The whole thing
made the internet
weird.
Memes just great.
Oh, yeah.
With Denver, they're like, hey, Peyton, you got one more in you? Or
for Tom Brady's coming back.
Was someone they brought back.
Everybody. Like, I've seen Cam Newton. I've seen all of them. I love it, though. I mean, I love the memes. I'm a meme.
Oh, yeah, the
guy.
memes are great. It's just wild to think that they did that.
Yeah. So that is a real bummer because of the teams that are left. I mean, I'd be pulling for Denver, but now with Bo Nix,
they're Bo Nix-less. I mean, I think that changed a lot.
We saw what happened with the Eagles, you know, the Nick Foles, but I don't think we're going to see that again. I wish
with Jarrett Stidham hasn't thrown a pass in 2 years.
Yeah, you know, I wish it would happen, but I don't know. So, okay, let's just do this. This isn't planned, but I'm going to throw it out there. Of the 4 teams, who's going to win the Super Bowl?
Seattle's the team to beat now.
Yeah, they are. They are.
They are a monster. They embarrassed San Francisco every time this season. Like, not even close.
And how cool is that? Like, Sam Darnold, he was in the Zach Wilson talks. Like, he was one of them. You know, back in the day, the Trey, whatever his name was.
I will say, if he wins,
Trey Lance, all that.
Stupidest decision that we've ever made.
Yeah, but I mean, like, the resurgence of Sam Darnold's career is just unbelievable. Awesome. So I guess
who was on the Sam Darnold train knowing he was good earlier? Me. Yep. Who didn't believe me? You and Dan. For sure,
nobody.
Like everybody.
The entire football world did not believe it. Like, but he keeps going, man. And so I guess I'm pulling for Seattle now.
You know, and then there's Stafford. He's the elder statesman who's still good. Like, he's still there and playing.
Yeah.
Like,
really, any of the 4 I'd be okay with winning. So I'm fine with it. I just hope we get some good games.
Do I want another Patriots dynasty to start? Not necessarily, but
I don't see a dynasty with any of these teams. Like, I just don't see it happening. I see
some major shakeups next year, possibly, or a new dynasty being built. Like, we already saw one come and go.
Well, and speaking of shakeups, we kind of mentioned it already with the coaching change in Buffalo that's in motion now. There's like 6 giant coaching changes.
There's
Buffalo's, there's the Patriots.
It was a
not the
third of the
Patriots,
league.
The Steelers.
It was at least 10 teams for sure, and a couple of them are already filled now. But
yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of big like the Steelers job. They hired Mike McCarthy, didn't they? I think that was a stupid move.
I didn't see that. I saw that Mike McDaniel is now going to be your offensive coordinator.
I know. I know, man. You know how happy I was about Jim Harbaugh.
Jim Harbaugh and Mike McDaniel
like
in the same office.
Biggest weirdies out there, dude. Come on. Come on. Can we waste Herbert away any faster? Like,
he's going to be Andrew Luck 2.0 with how he got hit.
I mean, it's so sad, dude. So sad. So,
send him to Minnesota.
Whatever.
God, that'd be awesome.
Whatever.
Just thinking about that would be sweet.
Hey, I'd pull for him. I pulled for Drew Brees when he left the Chargers, when the Chargers dumped him, and he won a Super Bowl with the. It would be
cool if the Vikings got Joe Burrow though too. Let's be honest,
dude. There's so much that's going to be shaken up over this offseason. That's just crazy. I mean, the NFL. We're entering, and I'm going to segue here into.
Silly season.
With F1, we're going to enter into kind of a new era with F1 because there's whole new regulations, all new cars, etc. That's coming up. That's going to be the NFL next year. It's like,
it's silly season all year long.
We think that our percentages are bad this year with our picks, dude.
Oh God.
Next year we have no idea what's going on. Like, I mean, different coaches, different players, dude, it's going to be wild. So. Anyway, like I said, I was segueing. So F1, we don't have a lot of football stuff to talk about because, as we said to begin with, there's only 2 games left. There were 4 games last weekend, 2 games this weekend, 1 game in a couple weeks. So not much football left to talk about.
Doesn't matter next.
Yep. But fortunately for us, being F1 fans, there is some F1 stuff starting to spin up now. And it's the livery reveals. And as you know, as everybody knows, we are big into the graphics and we're visual kind of guys. Like guys in general are.
Absolutely.
And so we love the uniforms, which I'm excited for Sergio's show next year with the new rivalries.
God, that's going to be awesome.
The rivalries weren't fully out last time, so we didn't get to do a proper review of like the rivalries.
I think
we did, but we got
the review of the pictures the day after the final one was released, but we didn't get to see any of them.
Yeah, we're gonna have to redo those, and then there will be more.
Yeah, and because there were some that I think we trashed that I honestly was like, I'm on the fence on that.
Like the Seattle uniform that I have in this picture was not out there.
Should be their primary.
Oh, I do too. Yeah, that is a phenomenal uniform. I love that one. So, but anyway, F1 is dropping right now their liveries. So their new looks for their cars is all being released, and it's been exciting. We were watching the Red Bull drop the other night and complaining about how long they drug it on.
Can I complain about this for a second?
Go ahead. Sure.
Can we take a second? Like, why? Okay, my opinion is they need to say, okay, we're going to reveal the livery at, 8 o'clock, like in the U.S., whatever. So set up to where you pull the curtain off the car at 8, do all of the random BS an hour before that, and have it say, like, the pre-show is this time.
Yep.
And the livery reveals this time.
And
the only reason they don't do that is because if they did, no one would watch the pre-show.
Exactly. We'd all look at it and go, okay, done, and sign off.
Right.
So that's exactly why they do it.
Or at least get some people that know what they're talking about.
The only person that could have been worse than that gal was Danica Patrick. Thank God they didn't have her out there. But
no kidding.
She is so bad.
Send Will Buxton everywhere. Just send him around.
Danica is so bad that she has now become entertaining. Like, she's
bad. She's made Jensen Button do a Jim from The Office stare at the camera.
Phenomenal. I love the fact that Danica's out there now because of the Jensen Button factor. Like, it is. Right. If you don't know what we're talking about, just type that in Google and watch the memes and watch the YouTube show. It's phenomenal.
You watch his soul die.
He is seething inside, just waiting to go. What What are you talking about? Like,
this is world champion Jensen
she is
Button
so dumb. She has no
listening
idea.
to a NASCAR reject in Danica
Oh
Patrick.
my gosh, I know. Like, oh man.
Like,
anyway,
again, she would beat the pants off of all of us in a driving race.
Yeah.
Like, we
oh
can't
my
talk
gosh.
crap, but
No,
still,
I
like,
don't have any stake in this. No. In fact, just my sheer weight slows the car down enough to where I wouldn't be a factor. But anyway,
yeah, we'd have a lot of between the two of us. We'd have a lot of skid board problems and and
like,
DQs.
there is a lot of drag that I create. Anyway, so yes, liveries are being revealed today. I think it was today the Ferrari livery came out. Was it today or yesterday? I don't know.
Two today. There was two today, and then we have like a 2-week break, and then we get the final 4. So we've had 7, and then we get 4 more in like 2 weeks.
So we're not going to do a livery reveal, review, etc. here right now. Later. But just because we got to fill some time and because we like it, we're going to show some off and kind of foreshadowing to a future show. We will have a full-on livery review.
Oh yeah, in depth.
It's going to be awesome, and I think that's going to be a big show. I think we're going to get multiple people rotating in and out. Like I want to produce that show pretty well. But all right. So anyway, further ado, whatever, all that. Here's the Ferrari livery, I think, that was revealed today. It might be wrong. I
think it's a little bit. It's close.
It's pretty
like
much
maybe a couple things off.
I think it's the one, but maybe the halo. The halo is the part that bar in the front and then goes around like a halo.
Yeah, that might be black, a different color, but it's pretty much the same.
That's the car. What do you think of the Ferrari? And again, we're not doing a full-on review here, but
right.
What do you think of this? I guess compared to last year. Now we don't have last year's pictures, but go for it.
But for reference, go Google it. We also know what it looks like, but I like the bright red.
Yes.
I don't hate the amount of white in it. I've heard people mixed on that. I don't mind it. I like the bright red. I don't mind the white. I'll go with that. That's my simple 10-second.
No, that's exactly what I wanted. I wanted a quick and dirty, if you will. So I'm there with you as well. I like the bright red. They went with a darker red last year, which was a departure from the standard. Weird. I really wish that Ferrari would do some things like go wild and do a yellow livery like once throughout the season.
That would be so cool.
But Ferrari this gives me a little bit of hope because on the previous car, and again, we don't have pictures of it here, this Hewlett-Packard sponsorship was they just basically painted a white line on the car. So you've got this Ferrari red car with this big white stripe on it. That's like, what is that? Why is that here? This time they actually kind of integrated the white. It actually is part of the design. It's not my favorite, but it looks a heck of a lot better than it did last year.
I agree.
Better than that just white flash on the back that was just stupid. I still think they should have left it red and made the HP like black or yellow. Like just change the color of the HP.
I was wondering that too. I don't know if like that's a part of HP's like agreement deal that it has to be the blue one. That's like, maybe. Why don't you just throw an alternate color of the same logo? You can still recognize the HP.
Yeah, I mean, it's just...
I don't know.
The logo is the logo.
Part of their deal where it has to be the blue one. I don't know.
Hopefully that's what it is, but based upon Ferrari and their history and their inability to connect with fans, it's probably just Ferrari being stupid. So
if they were allowed to actually put Marlboro back on there, they would fix all of their problems, but they can't.
Yeah.
Although
there is a car out there that has Zinn as a a sponsorship.
I saw that.
So we don't have the Marlboros and all that, but Zinn is now making its way on there. I can't remember which car it is, but we'll see.
I don't remember either.
Anyway, okay, so that's that for that one. This next one, there is one American team out there, okay, that is an American team. It's Haas is what it's called. And here you go. Here's their new livery, new power unit. I believe it's Toyota based upon the Toyota sponsorship that's on the side of the car. But
I don't remember. I know they're getting their power unit from somewhere else.
Or no. Haas is a Ferrari power unit. They have a Ferrari power unit.
Ferrari.
Anyway, whatever. It's this car looks awesome.
Team.
This car looks awesome. I really, really like it. And I know it's mainly white, which theoretically is maybe boring, but
it makes the other colors pop.
Yeah, the white, black, and red is always a great combo. I know Dave loves it. It's like his favorite of color combos out there. Every jersey he has is red, black, and white. But anyway, yeah, dude, they nailed this one. This is a fantastic looking car.
Oh yeah, it looks awesome.
To be honest with you,
brighter.
To be honest with you, and you're gonna disagree. I'll be surprised if you don't disagree. But of the reveals that have happened that I've seen so far, so I've seen Red Bull, this one, Ferrari, V-Carb, Audi, God, and Mercedes. This is my favorite, even more than the Red Bull. Even more than the Red Bull.
This is my top two for sure. Like if you had to do a podium of the 7 so far, this is on the podium.
Yeah, this is. I really like. I like that GR on the back. I don't know if I can rank them
until I see all of them yet.
I don't know what the heck the GR is. Well, that's what I'm saying. Of the ones that have been released, I like this one best.
I think the GR is another racing division of Toyota.
Okay.
And like they are. We don't really know about GR that much, but if we go into different racing and motorsports, because
I know like TRD,
it's a really big deal.
I know TRD, that's a standard on Toyota, TRD off-road, but this is obviously not
I think
off-road,
the GR is another division that's a big deal. Like they're champions in other motorsports that are finally getting into F1. So I think it's a good pairing.
Which, anyway, I love this one. I think it looks slick, man. That is a
so
real
good.
Clean integration of colors. Great. I don't have Audi on here, but my biggest complaint about Audi is
it sucks.
They didn't integrate the colors like it is the Audi one, and I should have it for reference, but go look it up. It is silver, and then it's just a line, and then red. Like what?
Well, in the camera pictures, the red looks orange.
Yeah,
it looks like a weird orange.
So stupid, and I'm like, guys, welcome to F1, and that's what you do. Come on,
the race suits look okay though.
Yeah,
for Audi, but the car is just sad.
Yeah, Nico's helmet is awesome. I like Nico Hulkenberg's helmet. Gabby's helmet is kind of lame, but
he's doing the Brazilian thing with the red, the green and yellow.
Whatever. He could have done a lot better. Just look at Oscar's his 2024 Monaco helmet, which was a Senna tribute. He did green and yellow and all that. And, oh, man, he did it right. Anyway, okay, so let's get to the one that I think is your favorite, Red Bull. So
that's just they're my team. That's why.
Yeah, well, you're partial to it. And Red Bull is my closet team. I say I'm a McLaren fan as my number one, but I've always been a Max fan, man. I was just afraid to admit it a while back because Max was such a punk. But he's really matured.
He's grown a lot.
He is my favorite. I love Max. And so, especially now that he's not the champion, I feel a lot better admitting it because it just feels so much like it's a Mary's or no, you did it. You did it. You did the doot. Max was dead. Nice. I love it. So, if you don't know what we're talking about, whatever, you need to be an F1 fan, figure it out. But yeah, Red Bull, dude. Red Bull for years and years has had the same livery. They don't do any special liveries. It's been a matte. I mean, it looks good. It's always looked good, but it's
always been very minor tweaks.
Yeah. And it's been every year. It's like, oh, they did the same thing. Like every year. Oh, they did it again. This year, now, granted, they fired Christian Horner. That might have something to do with it.
Yeah, they did.
But they're under new leadership, and they brought out a new car, and yeah, this is better. This is better.
A grand scheme, yes, it looks very similar to what it has been. There's the yellow cone, the yellow nose, and the yellow cone behind the driver. That's what it's been forever. Yeah. But it's not a navy blue. It's a brighter blue.
It's not matte.
There's it's not matte. It's glossy. There's the white. There's outline on the bulls again.
Yep.
I think they did an awesome job. The crazy part is they're partnering with Ford now and bringing it in.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes. Like, we'll do the full in-depth thing later, of course, but
Yeah.
this
Now-
one's just going to shine and look awesome at night races too.
Oh yeah, it's gonna look good.
But this one also, you can tell it's blue. A lot of the
Yes.
navy looks so dark, it almost
looked
looks like it's a
black.
black car.
It did. It definitely did. And this one, you can't tell in these pictures, but within that, you can kind of see it's almost like it looks like there's maybe a camouflage pattern in that blue. If you kind of look closely, it looks like there's some variations in the blue. They actually, in this part I love, they actually, and we'll show it when we do a full reveal and review, etc. They have little things in there that say like Red Bull, that's kind of hidden amongst it.
It's so cool.
That is clutch. I like that. That is really good. I enjoy that quite a bit. So good for them. I dig this one. I'm a fan. I really would have liked, I think my personal opinion, what Red Bull needs to do is they need to be the livery queens. They need to, for every Red Bull can out there, they need to have a pink livery. They need to have an all white livery. They need to do yes. They
that
need
would be so
these need
cool.
like that represent every Red Bull can. Like hello, it's perfect.
The amber edition,
Yes.
but for a livery.
Oh, dude, I've seen the concepts of them and they're phenomenal. The maroon one is so sexy. I mean, so good looking. But they'll never do
Their
it
best
because
one still though is their 2024 Japan white.
Yep. But can you imagine if
God.
they did a coconut, like the coconut edition? It would be so cool
awesome.
because it would be chrome and white. Like how sick would that be, dude? That would be so good.
That'd be so cool.
So anyway, that's what they need to do. These guys really need to hire us. Like not that we're anything special, but for God's sake, or just listen. Hello, like that is a marketing genius, in my opinion. Maybe I'm an idiot.
We need to get other F1 podcasts that have had drivers on the show to like collab with us, so then we can kind of like say like, "Hey, how'd you do that? We want to talk to them."
When we first started, I was big on just reaching out to people, reaching out to people, and we had a lot of success reaching out to people because the community amongst social media and YouTube and whatnot is actually pretty friendly. We've had a lot of success of getting other people on and joining in and collabing with shows and but once we hit our groove within the show, I stopped doing that. So as of the last 2 years, I really haven't done it because it's like, all right, now we got our show, we got our thing. Well, now
I think we need to try and do that a little bit more.
I think it's time to start reaching out again, and we've definitely planed off. We were climbing, we planed, and now it's time to reach out again. And I really got to get. I've been talking to Terry for years, saying, "Hey, man, we need to get together," and he's always saying, "Yeah, we need to," and I never do. Terry is probably the smartest social media F1 guy out there. Like he knows definitely so much, and he's over in the UK. He's in England. Insanely hard to understand if you don't already know, that accent. But he is a gem, man. And he, him and his dad, when they come to Coda, we're gonna all get together and go to Coda together. Like he's gonna stay in the house and all that stuff. So I
would love to say for sure count me in, but I maybe a couple Codas down the road. But
what needs to happen is you're going to have to just pick one and just find a way. You're going to have to just beg Papa, beg your mom, do something. Because honestly, I mean, Andrew, a ticket is $400. Like that's a lot of money. But when you think about
things that I've gone to, that the ticket's been like that.
Like, dude, $400. Like that is a lot of money, but like, dude, you're not going to have to pay for the house. Like Dave didn't have to pay. I paid for the house. You know, I drove. I didn't ask him for gas money. I don't care. So point is, if you can get a ticket there, you're going to be pretty set. Now, we did split food. He bought food.
That's fine.
That was the one thing. He bought food, which every night we just it was like an hour and a half drive back. And he would just order Domino's every night. We had Domino's every night. It was awesome. But dude, they have so many different things. We had pizza one night. We had like pasta one night. We had, wings one night. Good. Yeah, it was awesome. So anyway, okay. So that's Red Bull. And one more here, and then let's get to the football show. So Petronas, AMG, Mercedes, released their livery, I believe today, maybe yesterday. Here it is. I like it. They did some things different. They, and again, we're not going to get into the details of it, but they did do some things different, and I'm a fan of it. I like it. It's, what do you think of this one?
I don't mind it. I mean, at first glance, it doesn't look like they did a lot differently. I like where they do the black and silver. You never know which one's going to be the primary of the two. I guess they haven't really gone full black since 2020 on that color scheme. But I did notice in the stars, they are doing the red star right by the cockpit again for Niki Lauda, which is awesome.
That's a permanent fixture, I think, at this point. Until Toto goes away, I think that's a permanent.
Yeah, I think it should be no matter what, because he was such a big part of getting that team back up to snuff after Michael Schumacher officially retired.
Yeah, it's like Senna, Lauda. Right. That's one of those names, dude. And I mean, yeah, I think they should have that all the time. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, I think it looks cool. I've seen a lot of comparisons to where, like, with the stripes on the top picture, where they compare it to like a design of an Adidas shoe.
That's exactly what it looks like. It's exactly what it looks like.
I think it looks. It's not bad. I will do more in depth later, but I don't think it's bad.
It's kind of like some shark gills, is what I think it looks like. But yeah, I think it's supposed to be the Adidas shoe because they have that exact thing. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, look at Kimmy's shoes.
Yeah. So, anyway, so there you go. There's the Merc, as we call it. The silver, black, and that turquoise. That always is a good combo. That's kind of like the white, red, and black. Those just go well together. So it's hard to mess those up. So unless you're like Audi and you just put silver in the front, black in the back, it's like, what the hell are you guys doing?
If it was a gradient, we'd even give it a little more credit. But it's a
dude.
Hard
have
line.
some design. It's not a design. It's like, hey, we need silver on the car, red on the car, and black. Okay, put silver on the front, red in the middle, and black in the back. That's it.
Yeah, and like looking at it,
it's so dumb.
I'll say a little bit of it in depth. It looks like they were trying to print a cool design, and they started from the back, and then they ran out of ink.
Yes,
a third of the way through, and then there's like,
it's like the magenta cartridge or whatever that is, just faded out. Like, geez. Anyway, all right. So football is theoretically what this show is actually about. So let's get to football. Last week, 4 games. There you have it. There's the results. Now I didn't do too well. I went 2-2, which I mean, it's 500, but
for 4 games left though, that's a lot higher chance than usual.
But the reason at this point, so Agman is in the lead and now comfortably in the lead. You're probably going to win back-to-back now. But I had to go.
I still don't have the.
I had to go outside the norm. Like I had to.
Yeah, you got to do something
because I'm not going to catch you otherwise. So you see, I was the lone survivor there with San Francisco. That was a moonshot of a pick.
You weren't far off with that first one though.
Yeah, that one. With the Bills should have won.
You weren't far off,
dude. That was a catch. That should not have counted as a catch, fumble, intercept, whatever they counted that as. That was a catch. He was down. He was on his back. I mean, come on, bro. That was heartbreaking. Anyway, but there you have it. So yeah, a few of us had some good weeks there. You went 3-1, right?
Can't complain.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad. So you went up another game on me. There were a couple that went quote unquote perfect. 4-0.
I just love how much crap just one little thing stirred up in that.
Oh, I was like, dude, shut your mouth. 6-0.
If you try and claim this, I'm gonna punch you in your face.
Yeah, because 2 weeks ago he went perfect with a 6-0 record, which, for those who don't know, having a perfect week is like the big thing amongst us. And once upon a time, Dave had a perfect week, and it's where the asterisk was born. He was the first one to go, quote unquote, perfect. He went 15-0, but that was the Bills Bengals DeMar Hamlin game. And that game ended up not being played. So we never know if he was going to go perfect that week. So he has an asterisk perfect week. Then last year, yourself and Dan went 15-0, right? 1 week, 15-0.
We actually got it done, a full slate of games. Hi.
Nobody has done a 16-0. Nobody's done a 16-0.
I thought Dan and I thought it was a 16 week that Dan and I did.
It was a 15, I believe. I believe it was
Who
a 15
was on bye
then? I don't know. We can go back and look. But anyway, so yeah, having the perfect week is a big thing amongst us. So yeah, you had a perfect week last week with 6 picks. Dan and Robbie had a perfect week this week with 4 picks. And then
it's a lot easier to do. Like, it's just fun to throw it out there just to see how just like what the whole group chat got.
Yeah, for those who don't know, and if anybody wants to be a part of it, just shoot us a message on YouTube or whatever. And we're always looking for new people to be part of the Pick'em. And there is the best part of the Pick'em, other than the show and all the fun, is the
group chat.
The group chat, you know, because it's just it can be lame or it can be complete mayhem. Like, I mean, it can be the biggest crap talking circle ever. It can be a meme central. I mean, you never know what's going to happen any given Sunday, so to speak. But it's a good group chat, and that's a fun part of this show that is always alive and well. Anyway, so yeah, lots of crap given and taken and whatnot for the 4-0, 6-0 perfect weeks. Anyway, so let's see how it worked out. By the way, I'm trying to cruise through it now because I smell dinner and it smells good. So there you go. Here's the standings now. Yourself 4 games up at 186 and 95. I'm 4 games back, 182 and 99. And dude, about to get passed by Robbie if I don't watch out. Like I'm in jeopardy of losing the podium here. Not really. I'm gonna finish on the podium. But yeah, I might finish 3rd rather than 2nd, which would be a step down from last year. Robbie, by the way, with the pink color is because he was the worst last year. So if he goes from worst to 2nd, that's pretty darn good. He who finishes worst gets the pink color for next year. Where that was born from was in the military. We played, intramural softball, big thing. And anytime a guy would strike out in softball, every team had a pink shirt and it said, I struck out in slow pitch softball. And you had to wear that until the next guy strikes out. And so that's where the pink color is born. And that's why we laugh about it. But anyway, there you go. There you see it. The colors correspond to the pictures down below. If you wonder whose color is what. There you go. That's it. And then the line chart on the right kind of shows you the progression throughout the year. We, started strong, fell off quickly, and then leveled out. And you can see kind of the jockeying amongst ourselves. And then you see there at the end, Agman kind of pulling away. The red there is the lean. And if you don't know what that means, figure it out. Watch one of the old shows. I'm not going to explain it again. So there you go. There's our yearly standings. I did create a graphic for the playoffs from the division round on. So there you have it. Now you see we've got Seattle, LA is in Seattle. You got Denver, New England in Denver. So that's who is left. Who will play in the Super Bowl? We will find out as of Sunday evening, by Sunday evening. And let's look at what we have for the predictions for our 2 games coming up. We all went for Seattle, so nothing to talk about there. The New England Denver game. So did you go New England because of the fact that Denver is Knicks-less, or was New England a genuine pick? How'd that come about?
It's mostly the Knicks-less thing. Like, Denver was rolling, they were doing well, and then as soon as they win a really important game, they're like, our quarterback's out for the rest of it. And they didn't even sound panicked. They sound like, yeah, he's out. It's like, dude, like
Yeah.
your quarterback room is not that deep,
No.
and like New England's been on a tear, and they have embarrassed some teams that have embarrassed some other teams. Like Houston throttled who they played in the first round. They went to New England and they looked like they didn't belong there.
Yep.
So I don't know. New England, they're a good team. So I went there because of that Knicks factor.
Yep.
Yes, Denver still has an amazing defense and they're at home and all that stuff. But is their offense going to be able to keep up now that New England knows, hey, there's a giant hole in this offense and it's right there? Like, it is the quarterback position.
Yeah.
So I went New England because of that, even though either one I think is a genuine pick.
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
just have to see how Jarrett Stidham does.
Now, surprisingly, on that Seattle pick, we all went Seattle, but I don't think that one's as clear cut either.
No, I don't think so. I mean, Seattle, they overwhelm who they play. And I think LA is the one team who has, in their division, I think they split records this year with, but they've embarrassed everyone else.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
We'll see. Yeah. I mean, I have faith in old Matty Stafford. Definitely. Granted, the weapons aren't there that used to be. In fact, Cooper Kupp's on the other side of the ball now. He's over in Seattle. So,
Right.
Anyway, but Devontae Adams is out in L.A. Like, I mean, it's just there's a whole bunch of different factors.
Donald anymore, so
yeah, there's all sorts of different
knows?
things. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, the conventional wisdom, if you will, the experts, the pollsters, the whatever you call them, the pundits, lean towards Seattle. So that's why I went there. And I'll be honest, I went with New England at first. But my only chance to catch you, to beat you, is I've got to have something different. So whereas I don't look at everybody's pick and then make my pick. Like, I make my picks genuinely. Like, right. I don't cheat,
yeah. as one should.
But this one, I was like, I figured you were going to go with New England, and I'm like, I have to go with Denver because I have to have something different. Really, I could have gone with LA as well, but the reason I went with Denver is because of that. And then Drake May, man, just the way he doesn't do well stepping up in the pocket and then delivering. Like, when he steps up in the pocket, just watch. It's pretty much going to be a sack. Like, he hangs on to it too long after he steps up. And
that's fair.
Denver is far and away the best sacking team out there, which has nothing to do with Bo Nix. So,
right. Their defense has, and it's defense wins championships. So who knows?
That's where I justified it. To be honest, I wanted to pick New England. My analysis, the way I do my picks said I should have picked New England, but I had to do something different. Like, I knew, just like last week, I had to do something different. Oh, you want to know
your analysis?
Yeah.
You've said this for 3 weeks that you were going to tell us what it was, and we haven't had a show to do it.
Yeah.
What is your method, sir?
So my method, and I've abandoned it. You notice that the asterisks aren't there anymore.
They've been gone for a couple weeks.
There's a 2 or 3 week period where there were some asterisks out there. And what it was is partway through the season, most of the way through the season, I asked ChatGPT, I said, if you were to predict every game on the Thursday prior, based upon the knowledge or the information that was available on the Thursday prior to each week, what would your record be? And it came back and it was like 5 games better than everybody else in our league. And so I was like, all right, I'm going to do it. And so I let ChatGPT pick for me for 3 weeks. For 3 weeks. And it worked the first week and it didn't work the next 2. And then I abandoned it. That's what took me out of first place. I was in first place. It kept me in first place. And then it destroyed me from first place. And so I bailed on it.
Thank you, ChatGPT. Now I am the top of the podium with a 4-game lead.
Yep. Thanks to ChatGPT.
I was in third when you did that.
Yep.
Thank you for getting me to first.
So that was it. I asked ChatGPT what its record would have been. I put in all these different things and it didn't work out. So whatever. It was worth a try. It's all for fun. So
ChatGPT doesn't have that gut feeling.
yeah. Dang. But it is what it is. So I am where I'm at. So I'm not last. So that works. So we'll see how it works out. Yeah. It's probably a stupid move for me to do while I was in first place comfortably, but whatever. Can't turn it around now. So there you go. That's our show, man. That's what we have for you. Anything else before we get out of here, dude?
Honestly, it's fun to be back as far as doing this. I know the NFL season's coming to an end, but our other favorite sport is ramping up and going to be started here in less than 2 months. And we're going to have a lot of fun. I mean, we're going to try and bring back some old favorites and some new stuff, and we're just going to try and balance, life, work, this. We're going to try and make it work.
Yeah.
So
usually the off season,
it's going to be awesome.
Yeah. Usually the off season for us has been, oh, what are we going to do? But I'm like more excited about the off season this year than I am for the season. So
we're in season of our other sports.
There's so much coming. So anyway, yeah, game on, dude. It's going to be a good time. Stick around with us. Hopefully you enjoy it. But if you're wondering, this is our social slide. Take a screenshot of this right here. Go back to it in your camera roll anytime. Stick your finger on any one of those QR codes. It'll take you to the destination as indicated. The one on the bottom is yours, which is a Duct Tape Dynasty affiliate. That is an Instagram account. Has all sorts of good stuff. NFL, F1, heavy on the cats. There you go.
Yeah.
Lots of good stuff out there. So check them out. Check us out. Anyway, dude, I smell dinner. I want to get out of here. We thank you all for joining us. Y'all are the absolute best. We love you guys. And shoot, let's get out of here, dude. We'll see you.
See ya.